When I was kids, they had things like Leave It to Beaver and Ozzie and Harriet that presented this model American family with, no lust and hatred and anger, but just really good parents with kids learning and growing. And it was an idealistic environment. It was an idea. They were idealistic human beings that we knew at the time didn't exist anywhere. This was a way to escape, for one thing, and pretend like everything was safe and happy for a while. And it was also an ideal, something we wanted to move towards. We wanted to get better. We wanted not to be like P. Diddy and Epstein and Bill Clinton and Donald Trump that going off to sex islands. We didn't want to murder each other all the time and be all the things that we knew that human beings were. And so all of that's not really so shocking to most people, and it wouldn't have been back in those times when people didn't pretend somehow that we could become vegans and not eat animals, and that, that life doesn't feed on life, that animals eat each other, that we've always eaten animals, that they make us strong. I mean, now people say that as if that's a possibility instead of just a show called Leave It to Beaver, an ideal that we wish we could get to as a society, as individual human beings, that we're trying to perfect ourselves, trying to grow, but we know we're full of lust and hatred and anger. We know about all the wars we've been in and how many people we've killed. We know we're in war probably at the current time and killing people, shooting other people every day. And we didn't pretend like we were something that we weren't. We held up these ideals because that's a place we wanted to go. And that's a good thing. And we need to get back to that. That feels good. To own who we are and to see because then we know the base material that we're working with and we can start deciding what we want to do with it. But we need to stop pretending that everyone is good. Everything is half good and half bad, and bad is as good, and language is imperfect, but both things are needed in the yin and yang to make the wheel work. They work together to move us forward, and our purpose in life is not to be good. It's not love, it's progress, and hatred and love work together to create progress.